Smith-Schuster on the move. And back to pass. Minshew. And knocked down again. Second batted ball. And once again, it's Simmons. He's
speculating like what's going on with Gardner Minshew. But ever since that hit on the opening drive, right at the feet of Kelsey. So we got to figure out what's going on. As that was it was blocked.
It was. And it's bouncing and picked up at the 40 by DK. Foundational piece with this broadcast from the 42. After the punt, Ward going deep and incomplete. Prochet is on the move. Second down and 10 for the Titans. It goes outside to their tight end, Gunnar Hill. And he is trying.
Cam Ward and then that young nucleus of talent around him.
Third down, 3, here they come. Down he goes. Back to the 40.
They bring all 7 up front. You can't block everybody, even in 6-man protection. That means somebody's coming clean, and Bolton's the one that does. Right up the marker.
It's a crosswind from the near to the far side. He's not going to bat. Oh, boy, he was on the signal on the punt by Hecker. And Remigio is a little slow to get up.
Even if it's late, you can't hit him before the ball gets there.
And he did. He got whacked on the play and drilled. So Remigio trying to collect himself on the sideline.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 34. Plays half the distance to the goal line. First down, Kansas City.
In Nashville on CBS.
In history of recovery, they are optimistic he can be back by week 1 of next season.
Well, somebody moved. And Mel, I'm going to keep you on here real quick after we get this call. There was no meniscal damage, and like you said, they've already started the rehab.
That's correct.
Toe injury. He's just amazing. First, they're going to get him in the backfield and in the end zone. And Hunt was knocked down.
Simmons is going to be lined up right there. He gets right by Suamatai and gets into the backfield.
We mentioned this earlier, has the highest quarterback pressure rate among any defensive tackle in the NFL.
They're a little fired up, but the level of respect he has for Chris Jones, right? Chris Jones was at Mississippi State, defensive lineman. You're keeping tabs on the game and keeping tabs of what they're doing on the other side. And he said he was
away. And you saw a very heated, heavily decorated back. Now here's the kickoff, the 15-yard line. He'll take it. One of the top return men in the NFL, number 1 in all-purpose yards.
After the play, personal unnecessary roughness. Kansas City, number 21. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Week losing a close game, getting knocked out of the playoffs. A lot of injuries on that side, both offense and defense.
Now from the 48 with the penalty, Ward, Pollard. It's a 1st and 10 run, and he will take it after a big hit, and they seem to film now for Tennessee. Lineman. He's been the starter most of the season at the left tackle, and he is down and will step aside for Ward. And the handoff here going to Pollard. Backing his way in, pushed by the lineman, and he
game. This one to Ladd McConkey. 14-10 Chargers leading Dallas. Back to you.
Spears the back. Ward to the air. Outside. Incomplete. Looking for DK. And over there covering.
And taking advantage of this.
And good to see Remigio back there. Now they're going to fake, it looks like. And this Chestnut, a running back, and one of the fine special teams players.
5-yard penalty, so 4th down.
To go under center and try to lure Nashville. And he'll get it at the 5, hang a 4-4-7, finds a gap and up the sideline. 5. He has never played in an NFL game until right now, and here's the handoff to Pacheco into the secondary, taken down.
In 2022 was released by them at the end of camp and ended up Kansas City brings him in, puts him on practice squad for a couple years.
Think of that quarterback room that he's been in with the veteran Minshew and of course the great Mahomes. Here's a 2nd and 4. Pacheco, draw play, got the first. The rookie out of Cal. They just placed 3 safeties this week.
Trey Smith is going to be polling, and he's the one that ends up getting the hit.
We're going to step in Doken, who has never attempted a pass in the regular season. Here's a handoff with the tackle made inside.
Looking down the Chiefs sideline, it appears that they're going to take him into the locker room here for further evaluation, but I'm told it is a knee injury.
2nd down and 5. Oladoken will hand off, and Pacheco will take it
here with 3 games to go. We don't know how serious it is. We don't know how long he's going to be out. He may go to the tunnel and come running back in. Who knows? But just as him, so this is a great opportunity for him.
3rd down 1, and the handoff, and it looks like they've got the 1st down with Hunt. He took 5 snaps, but he has never thrown a pass, and clearly never been in a game at this stage of the year.
He's been beat up. Legarius Sneed hasn't played hardly at all this season.
Here goes perhaps his first NFL pass. He's being chased, and he will intend. And Oladokin will get it and fire and complete it. And it's grabbed of the NFL with 12 consecutive seasons of 800 receiving yards.
The category with Jerry Rice speaks volumes.
3rd down 4 with Pacheco the back. And a timeout. And the Chiefs, of time Super Bowl champion, comes up with the reception right there. It is his first catch of the day. They have 45 yards away from that. And if he does hit that mark, there goes Marcus Harris. He's going to leave the field. Edworthy in the backfield and a quick throw and dropped incomplete. And they were going that time for
Schuster out to the outside, but Baker, watch as he uses that left arm, wraps around and knocks it away. Good timing on his part.
54-yard field goal try. It is away. He's got the accuracy, and it is perfect. And so the kickoff after the 54-yard at about the 1. Oh, nice hit on the play. Big time hit in.
During the return, holding number 31 return team. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
That's on Mullings, the running back. And downstairs, we need all the information we can get because they are losing numbers quickly. 1st and 10. And they try to burrow right there. Ooh, and out to the 13.
Well, right at the snap of the ball, all 7 come again. All 3 linebackers. Well, there's 8 at the line of scrimmage there. They only rush 4.
Blocked by Spears. Blockers ahead, including Skoronski. A great block by Zeitler. Off to the race.
Well, Spears is just going to slip out. You figure you're getting pressure, so you decide to dial up a screen. Great design here.
1st down and 10. And Pollard will find a gap and Cook's through his way near the.
Eligible, 72 is eligible.
Cook looks like he's a little bit gimpy.
Yeah, we just heard him.
See offense. Spears back there, 2nd and 2, tries to dance and brought down on the play. Mike Pinnell.
It's been several times he's come in as that extra tight end. They want to establish that. This is, you got a young quarterback who struggled with hanging on.
Games, they've gotten some traction. 3rd and 2. It's Spears, big time hole. 1st down run inside the 35.
He sees here, and then all of a sudden Bolton gets picked. Gelati goes upfield too far. Spears sees that and is able to cut back.
And they've got it deep in Kansas City territory. Spears is still back there. Here goes Ward on the move, caught on the near side. Rookie 4th round pick, as we mentioned, out of Stanford.
Well, the Titans had mentioned they wanted to move Cam Ward around. They don't want him to just sit in the.
With Spears the back. 2nd and 1. Spears picking and poking and short. Lucky to get back. And then the regular roster. He was a one-time 3rd round pick by Chicago. 3-year playback Mullings. 3rd down 1. And it's a handoff. And they go to the fullback right here who tries to dig his way in. 24. Chestnut is the one to carve out the 1st. The 2-minute warning. A safety by Simmons of the Titan defense. Butker, a 54-yard report from our studios in New York. 1st and 10 with a handoff here, and they go to the fleet-footed Spears.
With a run out to the left, and then he winds it back, and just the speed. Connor loses leverage.
Spears with the run.
Kansas City's 2nd.
Be able to take advantage of it. Pollard averaging over 5 yards a carry, and Spears now up around 5 as well.
And it's Spears with a block in there by Martin Robinson, the tight end, and then wrapped up Bolton to meet him.
Spears tried to maintain some patience.
Spears on the
down, and then this last cutback to get around the edge. Getting him down and trying to establish that group up front.
Julius Chestnut is the back from the 7. Here's a little pitch. They go up, shovel pass, touchdown. Harder.
Watch this. He's going to spin around, fake it here, then forward. Good little kick out block. And because of the action,
The last 2.5 games, an 82-yard drive. Spears was terrific. Here's the extra point by Joey Slye. So, Trent, you have a 2-12. Tennessee get a new head coach because they've only got an interim, and they fired their head coach earlier this season after week 6. These are all
tape shows that they're still working and trying to get better, and that's really the message as we look at Mike McCoy is trying to show from a message standpoint, and the young guys have followed along.
Remigio will take it past the 30. 9-3 Tennessee Titan lead. Continuing the tradition started last. 1st and 10. Oladokin is the quarterback with a block over there by Roderick, and snaps against Denver. But here his first real action in terms of game time. There's a pass to Worthy right up.
Often has he run the 2-minute drill with this offense, right? Mahomes just got hurt last week. Minshew.
Clearly some terrific learning experiences and downs for Oladokin, who will run it and then throw it on the fly. Nice looking one-handed grab. Brown.
It's stepping up and to give the appearance that he was going to take off and run. Nice one-handed catch by Hollywood Brown. As he's able to get it, dial up too much pressure, because then you're leaving guys on an island one-on-one.
First
just rushing 4.
Oladokin will go underneath here, and he hits Pacheco. 10 seconds to go. As Bucker warming up on that sideline for Coach Andy Reid. It'll be 3rd and about 8. They're going to bring him
10-15 seconds. 2nd down. He narrowly escapes the tackle.
Bucker. Little win to deal with, and he'll get it in and get 3.
Well, and really, when you consider Oladokin not having many reps, if any, with the first unit coming in with
right? preseason, of course, but regular season, this is it.
But, you know, we were talking about this at the beginning of the game with Gardner Minshew, right? This is an opportunity to establish himself and be that guy that gets the reps in the offseason, depending on how the rest of this game goes. And
we'll take it at about the 3 for the Tennessee Titans in what will be perhaps the final play of the first half. And he'll take it up, and then